You're fine. All right, we are here with two of the Chemdah tribe.
Yeah! Woo! Let me get booed.
After getting pretty much destroyed in the music video challenge, here they are. And Nick.
No, eat my ass, Julian.
So, Nikita, what do you think went wrong with the video that sent you guys here?
I don't think anything went wrong. Each of us that in this tribe, we really all just had fun. We had an amazing time doing the challenge. We all had something that came together and looked so amazing. And the four elements that we were supposed to perform on, I do believe that each of us in our own ways absolutely did to the best of our abilities. So even though we may not have won the challenge, I feel like nothing went wrong. It was a success in my eyes. Absolutely. Thank you.
All right. So, Nick, you do have to attend a tribal, and after the swap, there's 6 Chemdah versus 1 Kaitul. Was it a simple, hey, let's pick off the new guy, or was there a lot more going on?
I'm not gonna lie. I think early in the vote, like when we first found out we were going to tribal, that definitely rang true. A lot of people were like, oh well, this is the obvious vote. But as the day progressed yesterday and just this morning, it is definitely turned into more of a this vote being more for long term rather than short term. Because short term, obviously, vote the one person who's on the outside. But I think people have definitely started to think, what does long term game look like? What's gonna help me move forward when we do merge? What's gonna help me move forward next round? So I think with those thought processes in mind, it's definitely not turned into what tribe you were on previously. It is now more turned into how can you help or not help my game.
So how many names have been going around then?
3.
Would you like to drop any of them?
Sure. Why not? Obviously Cam, just because he is the former Katal tribe. Katal, is that correct? Is that how it is? I don't know. I've never been on that tribe, so I don't know how to say it. And then Nikita's name has been floating around, as well as Ned's name being floated around at this point, from what I've heard. And I mean, I don't hear everything. People could be talking behind my back, which I don't think is happening. I don't want to assume it's happening, but I mean, it's always a possibility. But those are the 3 names that have come to my attention and have kind of come to my light.
So, Nikita, does that concern you at all?
Does what concern me?
Hearing all these names.
Oh, I mean, I live in a state of always being concerned. I am someone who mentally prepares for the worst, no matter what situation. So even though we've only been to 2 tribals, I feel like if any tribal I go to, I will always expect to be written down by some form of punishment from the holy divine above us. So I'm not necessarily concerned that my name is being written down tonight, if it is at all. I came here to play a game, and it's been fun so far. I love getting to meet everyone. If it's my time, if it's my time, and if it's not, I've got a whole lot more fashionable looks to wear. So that part.
So, Grace, how important would you say this tribal council is for the game moving forward?
Well, I feel this is going to be very, very important because with looking at the numbers, we're going to have 13 people after this. And usually 13 is the magic number for a merge. So I feel maybe it's not next round, who knows? But I feel that the merge is going to be coming very soon, though. And if it's next round, I'm not going to be shocked because, like I said, 13 is a magic number for it.
So, Nikita, with talks of a merge going on, what is important to keep in mind when casting your vote tonight?
I'm not experienced in the ways and the seasons and the twists of Survivor. However, I don't feel as if, for me personally, I don't think I would ever vote with consideration of a merge, just in the same way that I would never vote out of fear that someone has an idol or not. If it's not something that I can control, if it's like one of those out in the air elements, then I feel that all I can do is, do what I feel is best in my heart. So whether we merge tomorrow, whether we merge and then unmerge, I don't know if that's ever happened before, but I feel like all I can really do is, go with what I feel is correct. So, and if the merge is tomorrow, and if I survive, it'll be the first merge I make it to. So that'll be fun. I support that. But really, I'm throwing all of it to the wind, honestly. I've never considered it, and I probably won't start.
So, open question. With all of the names out in the air, like out in the open, are idols a big concern tonight? Like, is there a concern that someone's like, oh, that's my name. Here's my idol.
I would say definitely. I think there has definitely been talk of, especially with Cam coming from Katal, like we don't know anything that happened over on that tribe. We don't know anything, like I personally haven't heard much from Cam about what happened on that side. I also haven't asked him about it. But I think idols are always going to be, something that people think of as, it's not necessarily a concern all the time as much as it's a very real possibility. Because if you don't have the idol, then you don't know who else does. Even if you're working with people, the wonderful thing about this game is people can be lying to your face and you have no idea until you turn around and they stab you in the back. So it's one of those things that, I think it's always going to be a concern, but it's just a matter of how much you're willing to put into that concern. Like how, if you're like 20% scared of an idol, you're willing to make bigger moves or move towards people. If you're 80% concerned about an idol, you're less likely to make these big moves and more likely to find another route to get yourself past the next round.
Well, yeah, I feel that idols aren't much of a concern because this damn idol system is just every time I guess for an idol, incorrect. Even with the clues, incorrect. I'm like, especially with this shifting portals. I'm like, no, that makes it so hard.
That's true.
I will not be shocked if this is an idolless season.
It's like even or odd. Okay, so now you have 12 numbers to guess from. There's no like, oh, you've won 2 challenges. Here's a better clue. Like, it's even and it's under 10. You don't know because it always fucking changes.
Right.
I even sit there and I try to like think about it. And I'm like, I sit there and I'm thinking, okay, Grace's gut. Okay, girl, what number is it? Give her the number. And then I get a number in my head. I'm like, oh, maybe it's that one. Guesses for the idol. Incorrect. And I'm like,
I've gotten to the point where I send out my streaks in the morning. Like, I send out my morning, like, good morning Snapchat streaks. And the first person who responds to me, I ask them to pick a number between 1 and 24. And that's the number I get for that day. Because there's literally nothing you can do for it.
I've said incorrect so many times that it's literally one of the top suggestions whenever I open.
Because this is a toxic way to do idols. You cannot gain footing. You can't get closer to the idol. You don't have a clue. You literally have nothing but a random 12 numbers. Like, that's all it is. And even with 8 people on the tribe, there's still 4 numbers that no one's going to pick. Like, it's an awful way to do idols.
Is it, though?
Yes, it's terrible.
Actually like it because it risks. I actually like it, though, because it risks me from getting idled out ever. And that would just make me sad.
True.
We'll just have to see how
I want a sequence or a code or a survivor winner to, like, be able to, like, actually, like, put myself more into this game. Because, like, for idols, I really am at a point where I just don't care anymore. Like, it's given day, and I'm like...
Would you prefer last season's 87-page Google Doc where you have to find one link?
Yeah,
right, because
1,000%. Make me interested in it. Make me interested in finding the idol. Make me put in work, because it's not work anymore. Like, you just get lucky a random Sunday, and you guess the number 69, and you find an idol. Like, it's random. Like, at least the person who finds it and that last season put in the work to find it.
Okay, that said, what are the odds that someone has it right now on this tribe?
Low.
If someone has it, I don't think anyone on this tribe has it. If they do, cheers for them, claps for them. I will applaud them as long as it doesn't fuck me over.
I dead
Alright.
ass think it's like it's 50%. It's 50-50 if someone has it or someone doesn't, because that's just how like luck works. It's just random.
And with that, I am going to go off camera and record the votes. I'm still missing two.
For fuck's sake.
Glares at the people who have not voted yet.
Say
Bitch, that
Nikita.
was me. I haven't voted yet.
I literally just voted like several minutes ago. The whole day I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, listen,
I
David,
don't know.
you would at least know what I was thinking if you responded to my DM.
Oh.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Wait, I thought I did respond to you.
No, babe. I literally messaged you and you didn't respond to me.
Oh, here we go.
I hate you so much.
Sorry.
Oh.
I'm looking at it now.
Well, thank you. Now that we're reading both, I'm so happy. This sucks. I hate that. This is my least favorite tribal, and literally I have to leave my house in 30 minutes.
I feel
well,
that.
this is my least favorite of the two. Okay, Nikita, damn.
Excuse me.
I definitely feel that. 'Cause last tribal, our only other tribal was so easy for me because we're like, yeah, let's blindside the person that's gunning for Grace really hard, and I was like, of course I'm down for it. That motherfucker can go. He's gonna say mine. He can go. He can go. Like
Yeah.
and then try to put disclaimers out there. Yeah, nice try.
I don't know. It's bad luck to speak ill of the dead. Rory might rise again one of these days. You never
Listen,
know.
bitch, if Rory comes back into this game, I will self-evict. Don't
Oh my
fight me.
god.
No.
No, let me tell you something. No, this is funny. Let me tell you something. So I'm in a chat with Julian, and he did a bronze steal one night, and we had to like submit like different pictures for it, and I submitted the 17th place Rory one to him, and then in the bronze steal he got 17th place.
I'm living for that. That's his placement. He can just stay there.
I'm going to give a shout out to Jay because he's probably going to murder me if I don't give him one.
Oh yeah, shout out to Love Galore.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Alex Viver. Not that I think he's watching, but he messaged me the other day and wanted to, get nasty. So hey, Viver,
Oh.
hit me up.
King Alex.
Well, then I guess I should do a shout out to. I perform a shout out to the Lord Jesus Christ for providing me with yet another day on this beautiful island. Hats off.
Amen.
All right. If anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Someone stands.
Shut the fuck up.
Someone walks over to me and hands me something and sits back down. Ned has played a hidden immunity idol. The rules of Survivor state that if someone plays a hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that person will not count, and the person with the next highest amount of votes will be sent out of the game. This is an idol. All votes for Ned will not count.
Wow, he beat your
shocked by it.
system.
I'm not that shocked by it, to be honest.
He beat your system.
I will read the votes. Ned does not count. Ned does not count. It's 2 votes for Ned that don't count. Cam. Nikita. Cam. Nikita. It's 2 votes Cam, 2 votes Nikita, 1 vote left. The 5th person voted out of Trinity Survivor. Nikita. Nikita, any words?
I wish you all the absolute best of luck from the absolute bottom of my heart. Good luck to all of you guys. It was amazing getting to meet each and every single one of you. And one of y'all better win. That's all I know. It better be one of y'all. All right. Love you guys. Bye. Love you. Bye.
Before
Bye,
you go,
Nikita.
who would you like to give the skull charm to?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I have to give it up? Can I take it with me as a souvenir? I feel like
If you don't want to give it to someone, I'll send it to the wheel.
I guess if I want to give it to anyone, I am going, well, as a last action and hopefully to prove that I really was trying to be open and loving. Nick, you earned it.
Nikita.
I promise I'm a good friend. I promise. Alrighty. I wish we had a... Yes.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
The tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go.
Thank you, guys. Best of luck. Bye.
Bye, Nikita.
Bye, Nikita.
What a tribal council this was. After all the talk of idols, one comes out, one gets played, and in the closest vote we've had all season, Nikita is blindsided out of the game. Where will this game go from here? Stay tuned.
Hopefully emerge.